Want to find out about 5 unsaturated 100k products in 2019? I'm going to show you them now. All right, let's jump straight into it. And the first one is a fashion item, funnily enough. The reason that this is a winning product is normally I say not to go into fashion, but kids wear is actually a bit of an exception to the rule at times. Not that I have any kids yet. Anyway, but that being said, with this type of clothing, it fits most kids pretty comfortably, okay? They go through growth spurts. Obviously, they're growing really quick. They're going to go through clothes. So it's not actually much of a problem. And this is a rare exception to the rule where we can actually use this kids wear, and it's perfect time of year to market this to the United States. And why is that? If you're from the United States, you would know it's because it's summer over there, right? So summer and sunflowers are huge. They're trending right now. You jump on Amazon and you're going to see that sunflower everything is just through the roof right now because it's summer, okay? So people love summer, and it's an adorable picture of a kid, okay? And so you can see it's got a lot of comments, a lot of shares. It's only been up for about a month since recording this, and you know it's perfect. It's got good margins. You know it's definitely would have good margins. Always kids wear. We can see that this is Shoptimized, okay? So these people are just drop shipping this. It's a cool item. You know, you can see that this is in AUD, but you know, it was $19.99 in USD. So $20. You want to do bulk order discounts. It's a winning item. You can see that they have actually sold this a bit to people that are not on AliExpress now. The reason that I would know that is AliExpress, if you little tip, if you go on stores and you see that someone's using Looks, which this is Looks, okay, what you're going to notice is that there's going to be asterisks in between their name, okay, because that's drop ship reviews, okay, from AliExpress. But these are legitimate reviews, so this is their winning product, okay? So if you can find this on AliExpress, that's a winning product for you right there. The perfect time of year. Again, I just recommend that you have your site, that your supplier has proper sizes. I wanted to throw that in there because I saw it and I thought, yeah, this is perfect because it's the perfect time of year for that, okay? And for those wondering, this is Shoptimized by the looks of it, version 5. Yes, it is. Shoptimized version 5. So it's actually, you know, a decent theme. Again, Brooklyn's fine, all right? So just wanted to show you that one. Let's jump into the next one. So in last video, if you watched my last video, you saw that I did 50% off today is the search term. And for some reason, I never really done it. And I thought, how about I try 40%? How about I try 60%? Try all of them. 70%, 80%. Believe it or not, you're going to have search things. And then this product come up. Sorry. That was really annoying. So if we have a look here, and we're going to see that this is a product that's going to stop this screen from being scratched and damaged. Okay, so this is a dropship item as well. We can see here that it's got 147,000 views in a couple of months. We can see that it is partly to worldwide traffic, but it's now the downside with these items, I will admit as well, is usually the max you can sell these at is about $19.99. Okay, so they're selling it for $15.95. So this is definitely one where it's quantity sales is required. Okay, so just a little tip to everyone out there that's what you should be doing, all right? So if we have a look at their store, oh gosh, sorry, thank God it didn't go off. We have a look at their store. We're going to get a quick look. Okay, so it looks like they've made a sort of single product store that isn't really appealing at all. What the hell? Anyway, so what the hell? I've never seen. Anyway, so if we have a look here, let's see if they're getting much traffic. Not really, or maybe it's just not updated. But if we have a look, pardon me, at the reliable phone case. Whenever I'm sort of not sure about what the product name is, unbreakable phone case. Okay, I just, you just want to start broadly, and I'm pretty sure that they'll probably have found it, or a similar derivative. And you just want to scroll through and you find it. And just go through that way, okay? Now, for those wondering as well, I just want to add in that I don't go off by the amount of orders a product has on AliExpress to determine if it's a winner. If it has like 50,000 orders, yeah, of course, definitely there's been people drop shipping it. Cool, whoop-de-doo. But to me, I don't really use that as a stat. It's important that what I'm trying to show you here is products with unique selling points, okay, that look to be products that don't have a huge amount of orders on AliExpress. So if anything, you don't want a huge amount of orders, you want fewer orders, and you want it to be in the last few months. Okay, so we can see that this one is in the last few months. Okay, so they've definitely spent a good amount of money, and they've made a single product store centered around this specific product. Okay, so that's important to keep that in mind when you're doing your marketing. I do recommend when you are trying to do this that you try and do $19.99 as the minimum. Okay, unfortunately now Facebook's just so vastly expensive that we need to consider our margins in the right now and the future. Most items are going to cost $1 to $2. Let's say hypothetically $1, and then you're looking at $2 shipping, so $3. And then all of a sudden, that's from $20 to $17. And Facebook on average now, if you've got a product that's crushing it, most of the time, most people are looking in between a $10 to $15 CPP. That's sort of what I look at as well, but mine are higher ticket. Like my average order value is $40, $50 to $60. Okay, so I can handle that. But I see a lot of people that do $19.99 and they get stuck because everyone's like, oh, I can just sell cheap items and I'll get quantity, but that doesn't happen as much. Okay, so I just wanted to keep that in mind. Moving on, the next item that's important on the list is this one. I actually quite like this one. Not that I like sharks. I am not a fan of what's the shark movie? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't remember. I live under a rock, so give me a break. So if we have a look here anyway, what we can see is this is a prime item that I absolutely love. I know it's only a couple of months ago. It's got a unique selling point. It's a bag. It's a combination bag for mother and daughter, most likely mother and son, I would imagine. Anyway, and it's an awesome item that you can sell to people that, let's say, like just an interest. As simple as this, sharks and bags. Two broad interests, okay? Or then fish and bags. It doesn't have to be shark, but you can just see you got a unique selling point. We can see people are liking the item, and a lot of, by the looks of it, are people from United States, which is perfect. If we have a look here at their bit.ly URL, when it loads, all right, so $34.99. So that's the type of product that I really like. Okay, I haven't looked at this, so this is the type of product that really is the type of product I love. $50 in Australian. And it is the type of item people are only probably going to buy one of, but you can do post-purchase upsells, which is, go watch my other videos for that. Anyway, but you can see here that they've gotten, they put a bit of effort into the description. That usually is indicative of the fact that it's a bit of a winning item for them. Obviously, they got Wheelio going as well, which is good. But this is definitely a good item. I like the margins. The video doesn't have an insane amount of views. It has a unique selling point. It's easy to ship. Okay, I also want to promote that it's really easy to ship. Like a bag's not going to break in freight, is it? It's not going to break. It's made of fabric that's flexible. Okay, so you're not going to have any issues shipping. And this can be an item that you could ship around the world if you wanted to go outside the United States. So it's got a lot of opportunity. It's unsaturated and it's got a lot of viral capacity. Okay, it's a simple item, self-explanatory. Parents are going to love it. I don't know, but like you can see people saying, I want this, especially the US traffic. That is exactly what you want. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that one. And again, you'll just find on AliExpress if we just type in shark bag, not shark tank. That was a joke. Anyway, so if we type, okay, so that's another one, but that's a saturated item. But you might have to have a look. There it is there. So we can see that, it's a cartoon shark bag or something, right? And it's a perfect item. Oh, sorry, it's actually for brothers. Okay, but anyway, it's a great item that you can market. Doesn't look like it's hugely saturated, and it can get you 100K. All right, moving on. Next one is this item here. Sorry, I'll restart it. Is a makeup beauty item. Okay, and of course it's to do with eyelashes. But anyway, so now the immediate problem that I see with this item, admittedly, between you and I, is the price of it. I haven't looked at this. at all. I've just found all of these for full transparency. I just found all of these and I'm making the video so you guys can get my thoughts, processes, and just everything that goes through my mind while I do this. So if we have a look here, we can see that, like, again, American traffic. We've even got, like, when you actually see that someone has gone to the degree of actually posting what their feedback and that is, and a picture of themselves, that is a massively good sign. Like, and I'm not even joking, that's a massive. It's got 45k views, so it's not hugely saturated within a month. Okay, so I think it was like 3 weeks ago. We can see again that it's to US related individuals, women in this instance. It's got a good amount of comments and shares. So the one thing that I couldn't, they didn't have the link in the description. I'm used to seeing it there. So, okay, so we can tell that this is definitely doing some numbers. Immediately, this is using Shopify. This is using Zipify pages. They have simply just made a Zipify page. Looks like they've got, that's a currency converter app. They've gotten a couple of reviews and they've gone, shop now. So they're really trying to hammer people home onto doing that. Zipify pages is really good for that. They'll be doing some form of split testing. Most likely they've just gotten the same video, just uploaded it to YouTube and so on and so forth. And they're really trying to get people to, do a subscription. Now, this might not be an item that you can easily find on AliExpress, but there's nearly every one of these types of items is on AliExpress. So just have a look on AliExpress. This is a perfect item for you to try. It's an item that definitely is not saturated. You can see that they're doing a subscription model. So that they're trying to get people to actually subscribe and actually go ahead and increase their average order value through subscriptions. Subscribe and save. So, like, what do they subscribe to? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm sure you're sitting there and you look at this like, what do I get for the subscription after month one? Do I just get the same thing? Anyway, so if we move on past that and let's have a look at this last product, another beauty item. Okay, some of you may have seen this, some of you may not have. As you can see, what they've done is they've just put their logo over the top of it. And that's all they do. That's some great feedback, okay? This video is likely to have been stolen from someone else. Okay, that's a lot of what happens. It really helps women with giving that nice, refined look with their eyebrows. I prefer unibrows, if that's what you're wondering. No, but anyway, you can see here that it has the effects. It's got a really good video that shows before and after. We can see thousands of comments. Okay, guys, we can see this is 2 months ago. All right, so we can see 2 months ago, 1.2 million views. We can see that they're marketing to various countries around the world. Okay, so to Hong Kong, US, anyway. But you can see that this is, to get 1.2 million views regardless, means that they're doing some serious numbers. So if we have a look here at their store, what looks to be one product store, or definitely a makeup store from what we're seeing. Okay, so it's a makeup store that's a general makeup store. Simple as that. All right, and it's just using, I believe this is Venture theme. Anyway, for some reason, they've decided to try and send people just to their collection page. Just as a FYI, I don't recommend that. Unless you're split testing, that's maybe a bit different, of course, but I always recommend sending people straight to your product page. It's going to help with your conversions, okay? But what we can see is that they're definitely getting some numbers. Like if we have a look at, here we go. So they had some decent numbers, and they're getting about nearly 20k a month, low bounce rate and stuff as well. Again, I like to always just run through this so you know. Most of their traffic is from the US, followed by UK. Okay, so that's usually the top 2 countries if you can ever scale. Those are the top 2, and then we can again see that social is Facebook. All right, so we know that with all their sources, we can mimic their ad. We can try and make it better. For those wondering, sitting there, firstly, send them straight to the product page, find the product, get it on AliExpress. Now, let me just find the item. So unless they've had to remove it, possibly. I don't see it here. Okay, so hold on. I'm just trying to find it. You might have to do a bit of a dig. Is that it? No. I don't actually see it here. So hold on, is that it? No, that's a blackhead remover. Maybe they've had to remove it. Okay, so I'm not sure, but have a look anyway. But when I see that, because I've not had a look at this, my immediate thoughts personally is that a DMCA, which basically is just a takedown notice that maybe they've had to take it down because this might be someone else's video. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's just a little disclaimer there. But definitely, if this is a dropshipped item, then I would definitely try this. In the last 2 months, it's gotten a lot of views. So what's it called? Eyebrow. Let's call eyebrow shaver. Let's say that eyebrow shaver. Let's see what I can find. Okay, so there it is there. God, I'm good. Straight away, straight off the bat, nothing but perfection. All right, so we can see here that it's about $3. So it just as a little tip, let's say $3.50, and we're looking at $2 shipping minimum. Okay, so we're looking. Let's just say $6. Okay, 20. You want to? I would be selling this for at least $24.99. Might sound expensive to you, but again, we're marketers, so ignore that. And we can see it actually does have a lot of orders that other people have clearly marketed it, but I mean, it's not like ballistic. We can see that there's plenty of suppliers. This is definitely an item that you can try and market. It's definitely a winning product, easy to sell. People will probably buy 2 or more of them as well. So it's a fantastic item for you to sell, okay? And that concludes today's video on how to find 5 unsaturated 100k products in 2019 part 2. I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below, okay? And congratulations to today's winners. You have unlocked a 15-minute coaching call with myself, Ricky Hayes. Contact me at ricky@rickyhayes.co, okay? And don't forget, comment, crush it down below to go in the chance to win one of 2 15-minute coaching calls with myself. As long as we get 30 comments of that, you're going to go in the competition to win and announced in the next video, so be sure to stay tuned. Now, as a little bit of a sidestep as well, I rewatched my video and I saw that my hair was not exactly in the most optimal place, but it was a 15-minute video, and so I sat there and contemplated, like, no, I'm not recording it again. I thought, I'm just going to go with it. I'm a bit of a clown anyway. Let's just roll with it, okay? So I do apologize to everyone if I do look like a doofus more than normal. I hope you did enjoy a bit of the comedy as well. I try and make it a little bit fun. Make sure to promote those products as quickly as possible, okay, guys? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be promoting that product, so give your own unique spin on it. Go watch my other videos on how to do things like ad copy, website, all of that teaches you all. There's plenty of links down below as well that's going to help you in your respective journeys, from cheat sheets to resources. All of that is down below, okay, guys? You know, the mentoring course, all of that. Just check it out. It's invaluable. A lot of heaps of free stuff if that's what you're wondering. Okay, so I completely get that. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time today. Have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.